The idea of the fifth dimension often feels elusive, a realm of infinite possibilities, pure love, and elevated consciousness, accessible to only the rarest few. But what if I told you the fastest shortcut to instantly enter this dimension isn't some mystical rite or unattainable secret? It's something within your grasp, waiting for you to remember. As a chosen one, you already carry the blueprint of this reality in your very essence. The key is recognizing it, activating it, and stepping into it with purpose. Let's begin with a foundational truth. The fifth dimension is not a physical place you travel to. It is a state of being, a vibrational frequency where duality dissolves and oneness prevails. It exists beyond the confines of linear time and space, where you are no longer bound by fear, judgment, or the illusion of separation. Instead, you operate from a higher consciousness, aligned with absolute happiness, limitless potential. To truly grasp the shortcut to the fifth dimension, you must first understand the barriers that hold you back. These barriers aren't external forces. They are internal constructs of the ego, which thrives on fear, scarcity, and control. The ego's grip creates a dense vibration, tethering you to the third dimension, where survival instincts dominate and life feels like a constant struggle. The ego tells you you are separate, you are limited, and you are not enough. Let me ask you this: how much of your daily life is influenced by these ego-driven beliefs? Becoming aware of these patterns is the first step in breaking free.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The fastest shortcut to entering the fifth dimension is learning to shift your vibration instantly. This may sound complex, but it begins with a simple yet profound realization. You are not your thoughts, emotions, or circumstances. You are the awareness behind them, the eternal observer that transcends all limitation. This awareness is your fifth dimensional self, always present, patiently waiting for you to connect. But how do you access this awareness? The answer lies in the art of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean apathy or disconnection. It means releasing your identification with the stories of the mind and the drama of the external world. Detachment allows you to step back and observe your thoughts and emotions without being consumed by them. It's like watching clouds pass through the sky. You see them, but you are not the sky. Here's a practice to try. The next time you feel triggered by fear, anger, or doubt, pause and take 3 deep breaths. As you breathe, say to yourself, I am the observer. I am not this thought. I am not this emotion. Notice how this simple act of awareness creates a sense of spaciousness within you. This space is your gateway to the fifth dimension. The second key to accessing the fifth dimension is the vibration of unconditional love. Love is not just an emotion, it is the highest frequency in the universe. When you embody love, you align with the frequency of the fifth dimension, where separation dissolves and unity prevails. But embodying unconditional love requires releasing the need to judge, compare, or control. It asks you to see beyond the illusions of the third dimension and recognize the divine essence in everyone and everything. Let me ask you this: can you love without expectation, even when it feels uncomfortable or undeserved? This is one of the greatest challenges on the path to the fifth dimension, but it is also the most transformative. Love is the bridge that connects you to your higher self, the universal flow, and the infinite possibilities that await. Now, let's talk about a powerful tool for raising your vibration instantly: gratitude. Gratitude is the alchemy that transforms fear into faith, lack into abundance, and struggle into grace. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy from resistance to receptivity, opening the door to higher dimensions. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. As you do this, feel the gratitude in your heart, not just in your mind. This feeling is the frequency of the fifth dimension. Another practice that accelerates your journey to the fifth dimension is stillness. The third dimension thrives on chaos, distraction, and overthinking, but the fifth dimension exists in the stillness of your being. When you quiet the noise of the mind, you create space for your higher self to emerge. Stillness doesn't have to mean sitting in meditation for hours. It can be as simple as taking a few moments to breathe deeply, connect with nature, or tune into the present moment. Finally, let's explore the role of faith. Faith is not blind belief. It is the unshakable knowing that you are supported, guided, and infinitely capable. Faith anchors you in the frequency of the fifth dimension, even when external circumstances seem to contradict it. It's the voice that says, "I am aligned with the highest good, and everything is unfolding perfectly." Let me ask you, do you trust the journey even when the path ahead feels uncertain? This trust is the foundation of your ascension. As we conclude this part, you've uncovered the fundamental principles of entering the fifth dimension: detachment, unconditional love, gratitude, stillness, and faith. These are not abstract concepts. They are practical tools that you can use to shift your vibration instantly. But this is just the beginning. In the next part, we'll delve into the deeper layers of the fifth dimension, exploring how to sustain this elevated state and navigate the challenges that arise along the way. Once you've tasted the energy of the fifth dimension, the next step is learning how to sustain it. The challenge isn't in accessing this higher realm. Chosen ones like you already have the innate ability to tap into it, but in remaining aligned with its frequency amidst the pull of the lower dimensions. This is where mastery begins. To thrive in the fifth dimension, you must embrace an entirely new way of being. This dimension operates on principles that are fundamentally different from the third and fourth dimensions. In the third dimension, life is linear, dense, and focused on survival. In the fourth dimension, we begin to explore concepts like interconnectedness and time as an illusion, but duality and ego still play a significant role. The fifth dimension transcends these limitations entirely, offering a state of pure alignment where unity, love, and infinite potential become your reality. One of the most important lessons in sustaining the fifth dimensional state is learning to recalibrate your energy quickly. Life in the lower dimensions is filled with triggers: fear, doubt, judgment, and conflict. These triggers are not obstacles, they are opportunities. Each time you face a challenge, you have a choice: react from your lower self or respond from your higher self. Let me ask you, how often do you pause to choose your response rather than reacting automatically? Mastery begins with this moment of awareness. To recalibrate, you must first recognize when your energy dips. Pay attention to how you feel, your emotions, your body, your thoughts. If you notice tension, negativity, or a sense of heaviness, these are signs that your vibration has shifted. The key is to address this shift immediately, rather than allowing it to spiral into a prolonged state of disconnection. One effective technique is the reset breath. Close your eyes, inhale deeply for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 8. As you exhale, visualize releasing any energy that doesn't serve your highest good. This simple practice can bring you back to center within moments. Another pillar of sustaining the fifth dimensional frequency is embracing neutrality. Neutrality doesn't mean indifference, it means rising above duality. In the third dimension, we are conditioned to see the world in terms of opposites: good versus bad, right versus wrong, light versus dark. This dualistic thinking keeps us trapped in conflict and separation. In the fifth dimension, you begin to see beyond these polarities, recognizing that all experiences serve your growth. Imagine someone criticizes you. In the third dimension, your ego might feel attacked, leading to defensiveness or hurt. In the fifth dimension, you can observe the situation from a place of neutrality. You might ask yourself, what is this person reflecting back to me? What lesson or opportunity does this moment hold? Neutrality allows you to respond with wisdom and grace, rather than reacting from a place of fear or ego. Let me ask you this. Can you view challenges as gifts, even when they feel uncomfortable? This shift in perspective is a hallmark of fifth dimensional living. It transforms every moment into an opportunity for expansion and alignment. Now let's talk about relationships. In the fifth dimension, relationships take on a new depth and purpose. They are no longer driven by need, attachment, or control, but by mutual growth and unconditional love. As you align with the fifth dimension, you may notice that some relationships naturally fall away. This is not a loss, it is an alignment. When your vibration shifts, it naturally attracts people, experiences, and opportunities that resonate with your frequency. But sustaining fifth dimensional relationships requires conscious effort. It means communicating with clarity, authenticity, and compassion. It means honoring boundaries, both yours and others. It also means recognizing when a relationship is no longer serving your growth and having the courage to let it go. Let me ask you, are there relationships in your life that uplift and inspire you? And are there others that drain your energy or pull you out of alignment? Reflecting on these questions can help you cultivate connections that support your journey. Another vital aspect of thriving in the fifth dimension is embracing flow. In the third dimension, we are conditioned to strive, push, and control. We set rigid goals, chase external achievements, and measure our worth by productivity. The fifth dimension invites a different way of living, one that is rooted in trust, intuition, and surrender. Flow is not about passivity, it is about aligning your actions with the natural rhythm of the universe. To embrace flow, start by letting go of the need to control every outcome. Instead, focus on aligning your intentions with your highest self and taking inspired action. Trust that the universe is always guiding you, even when the path ahead seems unclear. When you encounter obstacles, rather than resisting, ask yourself, how can I flow with this energy rather than against it? This mindset transforms challenges into stepping stones, propelling you toward your highest good. One of the most powerful tools for sustaining the fifth dimensional frequency is service. Service is not about sacrificing yourself for others. It is about sharing your light in a way that uplifts the collective. When you live in the fifth dimension, your energy naturally inspires and elevates those around you. This might manifest as acts of kindness, creative expression, or simply being fully present with someone who needs support. Let me ask you, how can you use your unique gifts to serve the world? This question is not about obligation, it is about alignment. Service is a natural expression of your higher self. Another practice that strengthens your connection to the fifth dimension is cultivating a sense of wonder. Wonder is the ability to see the world through the eyes of a child, marveling at the beauty, mystery, and magic of existence. In the third dimension, we often lose this sense of wonder, becoming consumed by routine, responsibilities, and skepticism. But wonder is a direct portal to higher consciousness. It opens your heart, elevates your vibration, and connects you to the divine. To cultivate wonder, spend time in nature, gaze at the stars, or engage in activities that ignite your curiosity and joy. Allow yourself to be amazed by the small miracles that surround you every day. The colors of a sunset, the sound of laughter, the feeling of gratitude. Wonder reminds you that life is not something to endure, but something to celebrate. As you deepen your understanding of the fifth dimension, you'll also notice an expansion of your intuition. Intuition is the voice of your higher self, guiding you toward alignment and truth. In the third dimension, we often dismiss intuition in favor of logic or external validation. But in the fifth dimension, intuition becomes your most reliable compass. Trusting your intuition requires practice, especially if you've been conditioned to ignore it. Start by paying attention to the subtle nudges, feelings, and synchronicities that arise throughout your day. Let me ask you, when was the last time you followed your intuition, even when it didn't make logical sense? Reflecting on these moments can strengthen your connection to your inner guidance. Finally, sustaining the fifth dimensional state requires faith. Faith is not blind belief. It is the unshakable knowing that you are always supported, guided, and loved by the universe. Faith allows you to move through life with confidence, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. It reminds you that everything is unfolding in divine timing, perfectly aligned with your highest good. Let me leave you with this question. What would your life look like if you fully trusted the universe? This question is an invitation to release fear, embrace flow, and step into the infinite possibilities of the fifth dimension. As we conclude this part, you've explored the principles of sustaining and thriving in the fifth dimension, recalibrating your energy, embracing neutrality, cultivating conscious relationships, living in flow, serving with love, and trusting your intuition. But this is not the end of the journey. In the final part, we'll dive into how to expand your fifth dimensional energy and anchor it into every aspect of your life, creating a reality that reflects the infinite potential of this elevated state. As you deepen your journey into the fifth dimension, the goal evolves from merely sustaining this elevated state to fully embodying and expanding it into every facet of your life. The fifth dimension is not meant to be a temporary escape from the challenges of the third dimension, but a profound transformation that permeates your existence. It's about living as your higher self, consistently expressing this vibration in your relationships, work, creativity, and even in the most mundane moments. To truly anchor fifth dimensional energy into your life, you must embrace the concept of coherence. Coherence means that your thoughts, emotions, actions, and intentions are aligned with a frequency of love, unity, and higher purpose. This alignment creates a state of harmony within you, allowing the energy of the fifth dimension to flow effortlessly through you. When you are coherent, you become a powerful conduit for divine energy, capable of manifesting extraordinary outcomes and inspiring those around you. Let's begin by exploring how to cultivate coherence in your thoughts. Thoughts are the seeds of your reality. In the fifth dimension, every thought carries an amplified frequency, manifesting with greater speed and precision. This means it's more important than ever to be intentional about what you think. Negative or fear-based thoughts can quickly pull you back into the density of the third dimension, while positive, love-based thoughts keep you aligned with the higher frequencies. But coherence in thought doesn't mean suppressing negativity. It means transforming it. When a fear-based thought arises, don't resist it. Instead, observe it with curiosity and ask, what is this thought teaching me? How can I shift it to reflect my higher self? For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, transform it into, I am constantly evolving and I trust my journey. Let me ask you, how often do you consciously choose your thoughts rather than letting them run on autopilot? This practice of intentional thinking is one of the most powerful ways to anchor the fifth dimension into your mind. Next, let's move to coherence in emotions. Emotions are the energy in motion that connects your inner world to the outer. In the fifth dimension, emotions like gratitude, love, and joy become your natural state, while lower vibrational emotions like fear, anger, and guilt lose their grip. However, this doesn't mean you'll never feel lower emotions. It means you'll have the tools to process and release them without being consumed. One powerful technique for emotional coherence is heart-brain synchronization. This involves connecting your heart's energy to your mind, creating a state of balance and harmony. To practice this, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. As you breathe, focus on a feeling of gratitude or love. Imagine this energy radiating from your heart, filling your entire body. This practice not only elevates your vibration, but also strengthens your connection to the fifth dimension. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you consciously connected with your heart? Your heart is the gateway to the fifth dimension, and spending even a few moments in this energy each day can create profound shifts in your life. Now, let's discuss coherence in action. Actions are the physical expression of your energy, and in the fifth dimension, they carry an amplified impact. Every action you take, no matter how small, contributes to the frequency you radiate. To align your actions with the fifth dimension, ask yourself, is this action coming from love, fear, or ego? Does it reflect my higher self? For example, if you're about to engage in a conversation, pause and set the intention to communicate from a place of love and authenticity. If you're working on a project, infuse it with the energy of creativity and purpose. These small, intentional choices create ripples of fifth dimensional energy, transforming not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Another key to anchoring fifth dimensional energy is embracing creativity. Creativity is not limited to art or music. It's the way you express your unique essence in the world. In the fifth dimension, creativity flows effortlessly, guided by your intuition and higher self. Whether you are solving a problem, writing a message, or creating something tangible, approach it with an open heart and a sense of wonder. Let me ask you, how are you expressing your creativity in a way that reflects your highest self? Creativity is not just a skill. It's a divine act of creation, a way to bring fifth dimensional energy into the physical realm. Now, let's turn to relationships. In the fifth dimension, relationships are no longer driven by need, attachment, or ego. Instead, they are sacred connections that foster mutual growth and alignment. Anchoring fifth dimensional energy in your relationships means approaching others with unconditional love, empathy, and authenticity. It also means honoring boundaries and recognizing when a connection no longer serves your growth. One transformative practice for fifth dimensional relationships is the art of deep listening. Deep listening involves fully being present with another person, without judgment or the need to respond. When you listen deeply, you create a space of safety and connection, allowing the energy of the fifth dimension to flow between you. Let me ask you, how often do you truly listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart? This practice can elevate any relationship, infusing it with the energy of love and unity. As you anchor fifth dimensional energy into your life, you'll also notice a shift in how you approach challenges. In the third dimension, challenges are seen as obstacles to overcome. In the fifth dimension, they are opportunities for growth and alignment. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I respond from my higher self? This perspective transforms challenges into stepping stones, propelling you further on your journey. Finally, let's talk about expansion. Anchoring the fifth dimension into your life is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning of infinite expansion. As you align more deeply with this frequency, your energy field grows stronger and your impact extends beyond yourself. You become a beacon of light, inspiring others to awaken to their own truth. But expansion requires boundaries. As your energy expands, you may attract more people, opportunities, and responsibilities. While this is a sign of your growth, it can also be overwhelming if you're not careful. Boundaries are not about shutting others out. They're about protecting your energy so that you can show up as your best self. Let me ask you, are you creating boundaries that support your expansion, or are you allowing your energy to be scattered? As we conclude this part, you've explored how to anchor fifth dimensional energy into your thoughts, emotions, actions, creativity, relationships, and challenges. These practices are not separate. They are interconnected, forming a holistic approach to living in the fifth dimension. In the final part, we'll dive into how to amplify this energy even further, creating a life that reflects the infinite possibilities of this elevated state. Let's continue together on this extraordinary journey. The final part of this journey into the fifth dimension is not just about understanding or integrating, it's about amplification. This is the quantum leap where you no longer dip in and out of the fifth dimension, but live fully and unapologetically as a beacon of this higher frequency. This transformation is not a passive process. It requires a conscious commitment to embodying your higher self in every thought, action, and intention. This is where your mastery is revealed, and you become a true creator of your reality. Let's begin by revisiting the core principle of fifth dimensional living: vibration. The fifth dimension is not a place, it's a frequency, a state of being that you align with. At this stage, your focus shifts from merely maintaining this vibration to amplifying it, creating a ripple effect that transforms not only your life, but also the world around you. Let's begin by revisiting the core principle of fifth dimensional living. Your energy field is the electromagnetic signature you emit, shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. It's the invisible force that connects you to everything and everyone. One of the most powerful tools for amplifying your energy field is visualization. Visualization is not just an exercise of the mind. It's a way to program your energy with the frequency you wish to embody. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by a radiant light. See this light expanding outward, touching everyone and everything it encounters. As you visualize, focus on feelings of love, gratitude, and joy. This practice not only elevates your vibration, but also strengthens your connection to the fifth dimension. Let me ask you this. When you envision your highest self, what do you see? What does this version of you feel, think, and create? This vision is not just a possibility, it's a reality, waiting for you to step into it. By aligning your energy with this vision, you bridge the gap between where you are and where you desire to be. The next step in amplification is mastering the art of coherence between your inner and outer worlds. In the third dimension, there is often a disconnect between what we feel internally and what we express externally. In the fifth dimension, this disconnect dissolves. Your inner state directly influences your external reality, and vice versa. To create coherence, begin by aligning your intentions with your actions. If your intention is to embody love, let your actions reflect that love in every interaction. If your intention is to live in abundance, approach each day with a mindset of gratitude and generosity. But coherence is not just about alignment, it's about integration. Integration means weaving fifth-dimensional energy into every aspect of your life, from your morning routine to your most significant decisions. Let me ask you, how often do you approach your daily tasks with the same energy as your spiritual practices? Integration is not about separating the sacred from the mundane, it's about making every moment sacred. Now, let's explore the concept of quantum energy. In the fifth dimension, time and space are not linear, they are fluid and malleable. This means that you can collapse timelines, bringing future possibilities into your present reality through focused intention and aligned action. Quantum energy allows you to manifest with unprecedented speed and precision, but it requires clarity and focus. To work with quantum energy, start by setting a clear intention for what you wish to create. Visualize this intention as already realized, feeling the emotions associated with its fulfillment. Then, release the intention with trust, knowing that it is already on its way. One of the most profound aspects of quantum energy is its ability to dissolve limitations. In the third dimension, we are conditioned to believe in scarcity, separation, and struggle. Quantum energy reveals that these limitations are illusions created by the mind. In the fifth dimension, you understand that you are an infinite being, capable of creating and experiencing anything you desire. Let me ask you, what limitations have you been holding on to, and are you ready to let them go? This is a pivotal moment where you choose between the constraints of the past and the infinite possibilities of the now. As you amplify your connection to the fifth dimension, you'll notice a profound shift in your relationship with the collective consciousness. The fifth dimension is not an individual experience. It is a collective state of being. When you elevate your vibration, you contribute to the elevation of the collective. This is not a responsibility, it's an opportunity. Every thought, action, and intention you hold creates ripples that influence the entire web of consciousness. To amplify your impact on the collective, focus on service. Service in the fifth dimension is not about self-sacrifice, it's about sharing your light in a way that uplifts others while honoring your own energy. This could be as simple as offering a kind word to someone in need, or as profound as creating a movement that inspires change. The form of service is less important than the intention behind it. Let me ask you, how are you using your gifts to contribute to the collective awakening? This question invites you to align your purpose with the greater good, creating a legacy of light. Another essential practice for amplifying fifth dimensional energy is gratitude. Gratitude is not just a practice, it's a frequency that aligns you with the infinite abundance of the universe. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you amplify the energy of love, joy, and expansion. Start each day with a gratitude ritual, reflecting on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. As you do this, feel the gratitude in your heart, allowing it to radiate outward. This simple practice can elevate your vibration and create a magnetic field that attracts more to be grateful for. Finally, let's talk about faith. Faith is the foundation of fifth dimensional living. It is the unshakable knowing that you are supported, guided, and infinitely capable. Faith is not about ignoring challenges, it's about trusting that every challenge is a stepping stone to your highest good. Let me ask you, do you trust the journey, even when the path ahead feels unclear? This trust is the key to fully embodying the fifth dimension. As we conclude this journey, remember that the fifth dimension is not a destination, it is a way of being. It is a frequency that you carry within you, waiting to be activated, amplified, and shared. You are not just a participant in this journey, you are a creator of it. By living in alignment with your higher self, you not only transform your own life, but also contribute to the awakening of humanity. Chosen ones, this is your time to rise. The fifth dimension's not reserved for the few, it is accessible to all who are willing to embrace it. Live boldly, love deeply, and create fearlessly. The universe is waiting for your light. This is your quantum leap. This is your legacy. This is your moment.